Hello there, and welcome to a little loom about advanced checkout branding. I think this says enough. This is the Shopify developer documentation about how to use the advanced branding changes for the Shopify checkout. So basically all of these things are quite possible. It's quite cool to see. Just having headings with certain logos in there, changing the color completely, changing the fonts, changing the how the fields look, having check boxes in certain ways, adjust the padding between certain elements, etc., etc., etc. So basically what this allows you to do is make sure that the checkout is as close as possible to the design system, the UX, the UI of the website itself, so that there is no branding breach between the website and when you get on Shopify's checkout. This is all done with an API. This will not make sure that your checkout is not updated. Your checkout will remain secure and updatable with these changes. So this is very cool, and this is how Shopify is trying to implement everything so that everything can remain up to date, but is still as flexible and as changeable as possible. So basically, we will not dive into too many technical details, but there are two big points about this. So it's the design system that you can change, and then the customizations itself. So basically, the design system is, as the word says, it's like the complete system of how your design should look, right? So it's certain color schemes, it's certain borders, radiuses, etc., etc. So for the whole checkout that you can then call upon for certain elements. And then the customization parts is actually for some components within the checkout. So for example, all the fields you can then drag from the design system or make a choice between what Shopify gives you in terms of tokens that are predefined or some floating points that you can choose between as well. And then you can choose everything as close as possible to what your design should be. So basically, it goes on to tell how these changes should be made and which API calls that you can make. So basically here they dive into a bit more specific stuff. So in terms of adding different colors, adding different fonts, and how you can do that. Because now in the normal checkout customizations, you only have a drop down and you can choose only between a certain number of fonts. But here you can actually upload your own font, which could not be in the drop down that Shopify provides. And then you have different colors that you can obviously add as well. So custom fonts, for example, and then having radiuses or headings or specific paddings in between, or indeed like we've seen at the top, you can have the header position here or here in a complete header structure. So all of these things are possible. So the possibilities are, I guess, endless. Like you can see in the beginning here, it's just super cool how you can switch things around. This is obviously only for Shopify Plus customers. There are probably certain apps, public apps, that do the same. But this is for Shopify Plus if you want to have a custom integration that takes care of all of this. But it's just super cool to see what the possibilities are, as those changes are already quite cool and gives a sense of the range of things that you can change. Okay, good luck. This was it for today. Bye-bye.